What if I told you your shoes might be the real reason you're not jumping higher or cutting faster on the court? Today, we're revealing the best basketball shoes to boost performance instantly. Welcome to the channel, friends. Links are in the description. Grab your pair and feel the difference from your very next step. The number 6 product on our list is CJSPORX basketball shoes. It's wild how one pair of shoes can instantly change your confidence on the court, and that's the first thing you feel the moment you step into this design. Most players struggle with sneakers that slip at the wrong time, burn out after a few months, or feel heavy during quick transitions. This pair flips that experience completely, delivering a sense of control that hits you the second your foot meets the floor. The traction is the real star here. The outsole locks you in with a grip that feels dependable during crossovers, step backs, and explosive drives, giving you that quiet reassurance every serious hooper looks for. Compared to other models in this category, this one stays consistent on different court textures, which is a rare win. The upper keeps things breathable and lightweight, preventing that overheated, fatigued feeling players often complain about during long sessions. It doesn't smother your foot, there's airflow, flexibility, and enough structure to feel secure without stiffness. Durability also stands out. While some shoes start showing wear after a few intense weeks, this build holds up with impressive resilience, making it a smart, long-term pick for players who grind daily. The fit runs true, but the snugness around the midfoot adds an extra layer of stability that many budget-friendly basketball shoes often miss. If you demand reliable grip, all-day comfort, and a shoe that transitions easily between court play and gym sessions, this one delivers value far beyond its category. It's ideal for beginners seeking trustworthy support and for intermediate players who want a controlled, responsive feel without overspending. A strong, practical upgrade for anyone serious about elevating their game. At number 5 is Puma basketball shoes. It's shocking how one pair of shoes can instantly make every step feel sharper, quicker, and more controlled, and that's exactly the rush these deliver the moment you lace them up. So many players struggle with footwear that feels either too soft to support explosive cuts or too stiff to move naturally, creating hesitation in moments where confidence matters most. This design eliminates that hesitation and replaces it with a sense of freedom that pushes your game forward with every possession. The dual-layer cushioning is the highlight, blending a softer inner core for comfort with a firmer outer structure that keeps your movements precise. It creates that balanced ride many hoopers chase but rarely find, especially when comparing it to other performance shoes in this category. The responsiveness underfoot fuels fast breaks and smooth landings, giving you that subtle reassurance that your shoe is working with you, not against you. Then the traction steps in, full coverage rubber with abrasion-resistant engineering that grips hardwood and outdoor surfaces without slipping. It's reliable, consistent, and noticeably more durable than some popular models that wear down too fast. The upper strikes a perfect mix of breathability and style, keeping the foot cool while adding a clean, modern look that works on and off the court. Knowing it incorporates recycled materials also gives a small sense of pride, as if your gear matches your values. If you're a player who wants stability without bulk, cushioning without sluggishness, and a shoe that adapts to quick changes of direction, this one fits that sweet spot effortlessly. It's ideal for guards, wings, and anyone who thrives on agility and control. A smart, forward-thinking pick for players ready to upgrade their performance with something genuinely trustworthy. At number 4 is Under Armour basketball shoes. It's wild how one pair of shoes can instantly change your confidence the moment you step onto the court, and that's exactly the feeling these deliver. Most players struggle with footwear that feels great in the first week, but loses its bounce, grip, or support when the real intensity begins. This design fixes that problem with a build that stays responsive, stable, and comfortable long after others start breaking down. You feel it from the first sprint. Lightweight cushioning that absorbs impact without slowing you down, creating that smooth underfoot ride players search for when comparing performance models in this category. The upper brings a breathable structure that locks in the foot without feeling tight, offering a balance many shoes fail to achieve. Then the traction steps in, with a pattern designed to keep you planted during hard stops and explosive takeoffs, which instantly gives a sense of control and safety on the hard wood. It's noticeably more reliable than some flashier shoes that struggle with consistency over time. What truly stands out is the overall mission baked into the design. Every detail is created to help players push further, move quicker, and feel mentally sharper. For athletes who want gear that supports their goals rather than distracting from them, this feels like a smart and comforting choice. There are lighter options out there, and some with deeper cushioning, but few combine stability, responsiveness, and long-term durability this well. If you're building toward your next level or want a dependable partner for training, pickup, and full games, this is a confident pick. A strong fit for guards, wings, and players who rely on quick changes of direction and steady support throughout intense play. The third one on our list is Under Armour Unisex basketball shoes. It's amazing how one pair of shoes can shift your entire mindset the moment you lace them up, and that's exactly the kind of quiet confidence these deliver. Most players struggle with footwear that promises support but collapses under real game pressure. This design solves that problem with a breathable, reinforced upper that keeps your foot locked in without trapping heat, giving you that calm sense of security every time you plant, pivot, or explode forward. The ride feels noticeably smoother than many bulkier models in this category thanks to a lightweight EVA midsole that stays responsive even during long training days. Each step feels controlled, cushioned, and ready for the next move, offering a balance between comfort and energy return that players constantly search for when comparing performance shoes. The outsole brings one of the biggest advantages, solid rubber with a herringbone pattern that grips the floor with a reliability you can feel instantly. No unnecessary sliding, no second guessing your foot placement, just stable movement that supports fast cuts and sudden changes of direction. Compared to some shoes that focus heavily on style but lack traction consistency, this one feels much more dependable. The overall build leans into long-term durability, giving athletes peace of mind that their investment won't fade after a few tough sessions. If you're a player who values stability, breathability, and a responsive underfoot feel, this is a smart and confidence-boosting pick. It's ideal for guards who rely on agility and for all-around players who need a shoe that performs without getting in their way. A strong, honest option for anyone building toward their next level while wanting gear that truly supports their game. Number 2 is Beita basketball shoes. It's wild how a single pair of shoes can instantly change the way you move, and this design delivers that surprising shift the moment you lace up. Most players battle the same problem, heavy, stiff footwear that overheats fast and drags down their confidence. This pair solves that frustration right away with a breathable mesh upper that keeps your feet cool and flexible, giving you that free, effortless stride every fast break demands. The first step feels lighter, the second more controlled, and suddenly your footwork starts to flow. Then the anti-slip rubber sole steps in with a grip that feels secure on every crossover, something many options in this category fail to maintain once the court gets dusty. It's steady, reassuring, and lets you attack the game instead of holding back. Compared to pricier models that focus on looks more than durability, this one feels built for real usage, especially during long sessions. The cushioned insole adds that quiet comfort players crave, keeping your feet dry and supported deep into the fourth quarter. And for anyone who values ankle security, the high-top structure brings a protective, locked-in feel that encourages bold movements without hesitation. Sure, it may not come with premium foams or pro-level branding, but the balance of comfort, support, and breathability makes it a standout choice for teens growing into their game, adults who want reliable performance, or anyone needing a versatile shoe for both court and everyday wear. If you want something that feels smart, stable, and genuinely satisfying to play in, this pick brings peace of mind and steady performance without unnecessary extras. Now moving to the last one is Peak basketball shoes. It's rare for a shoe to feel like a turning point the moment you plant your foot, yet this design delivers that exact shift in confidence. Most hoopers struggle with the same issue. Outdoor courts eat up shoes faster than the game builds momentum. That frustration disappears here thanks to a tough, upgraded rubber build that feels built for real battle, not just clean gym floors. Every step lands with a sense of security, and that alone makes the experience feel refreshing. The seamless woven upper wraps the foot with a softness you don't expect from a shoe built this rugged, creating a balance between comfort and durability many players never find in their first pick. Then the stabilization support steps in, keeping lateral movement sharp and controlled. Compared to models that look flashy but fold under pressure, this one feels grounded, sturdy, and ready for sudden stops without that scary ankle wobble. The traction pattern grips outdoor surfaces with surprising consistency, giving you the freedom to drive hard without hesitation. Is it as plush as some premium foams? Not quite, but the overall balance of toughness, flexibility, and foot support easily overshadows that. For players who grind on asphalt, cement, or rough courts, this brings peace of mind that your shoes will last longer than a season. For beginners, it's a solid upgrade that makes movement feel cleaner. For outdoor veterans, it's a cost-smart choice that delivers dependable performance. If you want a pair that feels steady, protective, and genuinely built for real-world play, This one earns a confident nod and keeps you wanting to push harder with every game. So guys, this wraps up our video on the best basketball shoes you can buy right now. I've added all the product links in the description, so make sure to check them out and grab the one that fits your style and game perfectly. If this video helped you in any way, don't forget to hit that like button. It really motivates us to keep bringing you honest, helpful gear guides. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss our upcoming reviews, comparisons, and buying tips. Your support means everything. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.